Hello. Oh. I don't know what happened to my... Oh, I know what happened. Hold on. Ta-da! The game was in a very bad spot in my sources list. Hi, Jedi. I do know what happened. My pronouns and my Ko-fi alerts were missing, and I fixed it. I'm tired as hell, so this is probably not going to be a 3-hour stream like the goal is set to, but we'll see. I have to clear off my desk so we can pull it out a little bit and set up the new monitor. So I have to save some energy for that. But we're playing some of the games from Randumb Studios today. I have the Horrorscope up now, and then there's the Horrorscope Final Awakening. I don't know how long these games are, so I don't know how many we'll get through tonight. Oh, that's interesting. I don't have any knowledge on that. I haven't streamed from the PS5 without a capture card through my PC before. So that sounds like a conundrum. I don't know if they natively support that, do they? I know they have like cameras that you can do. Yeah. Yeah. I have to. I don't know if you saw the post on YouTube, but there's a poll right now for whether I'm going to cancel stream tomorrow or not, as the new desk is supposed to arrive tomorrow. And if I cancel stream, I can assemble the desk, move my entire setup over to that desk so that we can move the new and better PC to the big desk, which is the one I'm currently using. And then I have to figure out how to do a dual PC setup for stream because I'm not installing streaming software onto the new PC. It's a whole thing. So, I'm gonna jump into the horoscope. I know it's probably gonna be a lot of reading. I looked at the options and I was confused to see movement. There's movement in this, which has not been in the games that we've played before, like the test and the test, hypothesis rising, etc. So I don't know what this is gonna mean for us, but we'll find out, I suppose. There's horns. Now, in order to begin, this is the most important part of this entire experience. You'll be asked a series of questions and you must answer them honestly. Yes, we've done this before. Now, when I say answer them honestly, I don't mean answer them how you'd like to answer them. Answer them with truth, even if that's hard to face. Okay, so this seems like the same intro. We all want a positive outcome. We don't always get what we want, however. What you'll find here may be disturbing. The truths you uncover. Do you want the truth? If you're sure, then continue. The process is very simple in theory. Just answer a long series of questions. You see, as long as you're honest with these questions and answers, you'll be able to see your own future here. As long as the answers you provide to the questions asked are 100% honest and true, this process will simply unlock a part of your mind that you do not have natural access to. Call it natural intuition, a sixth sense, if you will. This is you. This is your own mind. This is simply nature taking its course. This is the human brain working as a defense mechanism. While attempting to answer many of these questions, you'll often wonder things like, well, this answer depends on the circumstances. Create your own circumstances in your mind and answer the questions with a simple yes or no as you see fit. You may not understand nor realize it, but your mind will develop the situation required to answer your question the way it needs to be answered. I invite you to grab a drink of water, sit back, relax, and enjoy the experience. We are about to begin with a series of questions, and provided that you're a willing participant, we will be unlocking some substantial information today, most likely information that you could regret learning. Ready, set, go. Oh, their name is Alice. They don't seem to have a face. Are you afraid of the dark? Actually, yes. I am really only afraid of the dark if I am the only person awake or home. But yes. Would you consider yourself to be a loner? I mean, for the most part. Do you ever feel alone, even when in a crowd? I have before. If you knew the date of your best friend's death, would you tell them? Ooh, that's a hard one. I don't think so. I don't think I would. 'Cause that's not something that she needs to worry about. Have you ever been in a physical fight? No. Are you uncomfortable in deep, open water? Yes. If you could give up your friends to become rich and famous, would you? No. My friends are my everything. If you looked into a crystal ball and saw that the love of your life was going to hurt you badly, would you leave them? This question hurts. I don't want to answer this one. She would never hurt me is the thing, so I don't know that I would believe the crystal ball. It doesn't say that the crystal ball can't lie, so what if it's lying? Would you consider yourself to be courageous? No. Would you consider yourself to be a shallow person? Shallow person? I don't think so. No. Do you fear the unknown? Absolutely. I have anxiety. Does answering a ringing phone give you anxiety? I have anxiety. If you found a suitcase full of money, would you keep it? Yes. My money. Does the name John mean anything to you? I don't know any Johns. Would you consider yourself to be manic? No. Do you get bored easily? Yes. Do you ever take dangerous and unnecessary risks? No, I don't think so. I don't even leave my house, like, for anything other than doctor's appointments. Would you consider yourself to be a thrill seeker? Absolutely not. When you die, would you like to be cremated? No, I want to be turned into compost. Since I can't become a tree yet, I want to be compost. Would you ever kill an animal under any circumstances? They said to come up with your own circumstances, and my mind immediately jumped to like being attacked by like a bear in the woods. And if I had the weapon to do it, yes, I would. But if I'm not being attacked by said animal, I don't think I could even like bap it on the nose. So under any circumstances, yes, there are circumstances where I would. Would you consider yourself to be romantic? Not really. Are you a jealous person? Yeah. Yeah. Would you consider yourself to be an empathetic person? I like to think so. Do you like animals more than people? With the exception of one person, the answer is yes. Are you a virgin? No. This is all very interesting. You can't say that after the virgin question. That's just not right. Do you love your mother? I don't want to talk about it. You're not my therapist. Do you love your father? You're not my therapist. Do you enjoy taking long, relaxing walks? I wish I could, but I can't. They're excruciatingly painful, so I'm gonna go with no. Is Halloween one of your favorite holidays? Not one of, it is my favorite holiday. Do you believe in a higher power of any kind? So, I know I say I'm an atheist, but I'm more of agnostic. I think there's something out there, but I don't know what is. So, yes. If Satan were watching your every move and you knew it, would you feel uncomfortable? I don't believe in Satan. Do you partake in any form of drug activity? Sometimes? It's a flying spaghetti monster. You know what? You right. Do you drink alcohol? Sometimes. I shouldn't now because of a certain medication I'm on, but I sometimes still do. Do you have any sexual fetishes or fantasy that you'd consider bizarre or uncommon? I didn't... Okay. Listen. Listen. Game. Game. This is rude. You can't... Okay. You can't hit me with the very interesting after asking that. Do you thrive under pressure? Yes. If you could end the world with the push of a button, would you do it? Abso-fucking-lutely I would. Do you sometimes hope for the coming of a zombie apocalypse? I would hope for something quicker. Have you ever killed an animal? No. If you had to resort to cannibalism to survive, would you be able to? I don't think so. Do you like guns? No, I do not. I hit the wrong button. No, I don't. Do you like knives or other bladed tools or weaponry? I don't really like weapons. Do you like blunt objects such as hammers or bats? Bruh. No. Do you believe in aliens? At this point, I think, yeah, I would. If you had asked me like 3 years ago, the answer would have been no. But like, at this point, it wouldn't surprise me. Theoretically, if you had the opportunity to go to space on an alien vessel, would you go? Are we talking Doctor Who here? Because then the answer's fucking yeah. But if we're not talking Doctor Who, then I don't want it. I'm gonna assume we're talking Doctor Who. Take me away, Time Lord! If you could leave Earth and go to space, never to return again, would you leave? No. Did you know that over 20% of koala bears have chlamydia? I know that now, but I didn't before. That one wasn't really relevant. I just thought it was interesting. Are you alone right now? You always ask this. In the house? No. In my room? Yes. I'm gonna go with yes. Are you sure? Yes. Do you get starstruck easily? I don't think so. These are a lot of the same some of these are a lot of the same questions as before. Have you ever said a prayer when I was younger? Do you believe in magic? In a sense. Do you believe in angels? No. Do you believe in demons? No. If you knew you could summon a demon, would you do it? That's interesting. I've never thought about it. Honestly, yeah. Same, Jedi. I think so. Because that could be fun. Speaking of demons, have you played other games released by Randumb Studios, such as The Summoning, The Twins, The Test, or perhaps even Naked News? I've played The Test Hypothesis Rising, and The Test Final Revelation. I don't know if I have The Summoning, The Twins. I think I do have Naked News. Good for you. This is why you're my favorite. Aw, at least I'm someone's favorite. Alright, now that the shameless plug is over, let us continue. Yes, let's. If you could travel back in time, would you? What would be the point? What would be the point? If you could travel forward in time, would you? Again, what would really be the point? I don't know. I don't think so. Do you like horror movies? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be evil? I wouldn't consider myself to be evil, but I don't really consider myself to be a good person. Would you consider anyone to be evil? Abso-fucking-lutely. 1% of the population are sociopaths, which mean that out of 100 people that you've encountered in your life, you've met at least one sociopath. Chances are, you speak to a few of them on a daily basis. Did you know that? No. Do you think that you could potentially be a sociopath? I don't think so, but I don't know. It's better to kill than be killed. Do you agree? Okay, Flowey. No, I don't actually. Their games are interesting. I like their games. A lot of these questions have been similar or the same as the 3 games I listed before. So there's not, so far there doesn't seem to be that much variety, but we'll see. Do you think that stealing from big corporations is acceptable? Absolutely. Are you afraid of anyone in your life? Yes. Do you enjoy gambling? I have a gambling problem. There's a reason I won't set foot in a casino, and I'm not even permitting myself to touch scratch-off lottery tickets anymore for reasons. Yeah. Are you afraid of— Yes, I am so afraid of spiders. Do you believe in legendary monsters such as Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster? No. Do you believe in vampires? No, but I would like them to be real. Bite my neck, Astarian. Do you believe in lycanthropes? No. Do you have an addictive personality? I'm not sure exactly what they mean by this. Like, do I get addicted to things easily? Because that answer is yes. That's what I'm gonna go with. Yeah. Do you like to cook? I like to. I'm not good at it. And it's hard for me, but I like to. Would you say that you're a confident person? You heard my answer to the last question. Do you think do you think you're physically attractive? No, not in the slightest. Do you think that you'd make a good romantic partner? I think so. I mean, Chai's happy. Do you lie to people on a daily basis? No. Well, no. I don't talk to my parents on a daily basis. Do you suffer from anxiety? Very much so. Do you suffer from depression? Very much so. Do you exercise daily? It's hard for me to do anything physical. Do you stay hydrated frequently? I have to. I have POTS. Are you afraid of drowning? I mean, I'm sure if I were drowning in the moment, I would be terrified. But I don't actively, like, fear drowning, so no. Are you afraid of a home invasion? Yes. Given the current political environment, yes. Have you ever broken a bone? No. I thought I did once, but I did not. I tore something, and I also thought I broke some of the small bones in my foot. But, you know, as it turns out, just one of my bones is, like, got some death in it. It's fine. If a killer were in your house, would you run or fight? I would hide. Would you run or fight? Yes or no? No. Because I said I would hide. If your house was on fire and you could safely get out, but in order to save your family or pets, you'd have to venture back in and sacrifice your life to save theirs, would you do it? Yes. If you contracted a fatal, incurable disease that only gave you 3 years to live, would you try to pass it on to someone else intentionally? No. What the hell? If you were being haunted by an evil spirit, would you continue to stay in the house? Where the fuck else am I gonna go? If I told you that you were currently being haunted by an evil spirit, would you believe me? No. Is money one of your favorite things? Money gets me my favorite things. Money gets me video games. Video games help me distract myself. I'm gonna go with yes. Do you like quiet, relaxing music? Sometimes. I'm not really big on music in general. Do you enjoy loud, aggressive music? No. I'm prone to headaches and migraines. Are you afraid of dolls? Yes. Yes, I'm very afraid of dolls. Why do you ask? Once bitten, twice shy. Do you agree with this expression? Yeah. Do you believe in love at first sight? Not technically. Do you believe in the idea of soulmates? Not in the standard way that people think of soulmates. I'm gonna go with yes. Have you ever had a one-night stand? No. I'm demisexual. I'm not gonna have sex with someone unless I've spent time with them and built up an emotional connection to them. So I don't think I could ever make myself go through with a one-night stand. Do you have a sweet tooth? Yeah. Yeah. The cream cheese flavored baking chips in my room kind of point to that. Do you enjoy a bit of drama and chaos in life to keep things interesting once in a while? Only if it does not involve me. If I'm not involved in the drama or chaos, it's fine. I will watch that shit like nobody's business. Give me a bucket of popcorn. I'll sit there eating my popcorn, mind my own business, watching yours. If I'm involved in the drama and chaos, hell no. I'm gonna go with I'm an observer to the drama and chaos. Do you like fire? I do like fire. Is there anything that you're passionate about in life? I used to be, but all of that was dashed, so no. Would you consider yourself to be a gentle person? I try to be. Are you afraid of conflict? Yes! Have any of these questions made you nervous? Not really nervous, I wouldn't say that. Are you feeling relaxed at this moment? Feeling tired? Yeah, I'll say yeah. Do you think anyone hates you? I am positive that there are people who hate me, yes. Do you hate anyone in particular? Again, yes. Are you prone to holding grudges? I hold grudges so badly. Like, probably to the point where it's, like, detrimental to my health. I still have, like, arguments in my head in the shower with a doctor that I haven't seen in 10 years. So, yes, I hold grudges. Forgive but never forget. Do you agree with this statement? For the most part, there are some things that are unforgivable, but even if you do forgive, you should keep it in mind so that if it was something that was particularly harmful, you know where they stand. Everything happens for a reason. Do you agree with this statement? Yeah, and sometimes the reason is just that people are stupid. Do you like explosions? I say it all the time when I'm playing games with an explosion. I love explosions! Do you enjoy the smell of burning firewood? Firewood, yes. My brother has been doing wood burning out in the living room and it stinks. That I don't enjoy, but firewood, yeah. Are you afraid of flying? I've never been on an airplane, so I'm gonna go with yes. Are you afraid of driving? There is a reason I let my license expire, yes. Do you think that war between nations is healthy? I don't think war is healthy at all. Why? Why would it be healthy? Would you consider yourself to be open-minded? For the most part. There are some things that are non-negotiable to me. Do you ever dream about being chased? I have. Yeah, many times. I used to have a recurring dream about being chased by a fucking boulder. A sentient boulder. Yeah. Do you ever dream about hurting someone else? I don't feel like I should be answering this question live. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Would you consider yourself to be a violent person? I don't act on my violence, but I do have very violent thoughts. Oh no. Would you consider yourself to be a violent person? I have some pretty violent thoughts. I don't act on them, but I do have them, so I'm going to say yes. If I were to tell you that hell was coming for you, would you know what I meant? No, because I don't believe in hell. If your answers to these questions could supernaturally predict your potential fate, would you believe it and use it as a cautionary procedure to change your future and save your own life? You would, Jedi? I assume that's for the hell question. I don't know. I'm gonna go with no. That's rather unfortunate. I am who I am. Get over it. Would you consider yourself to be incredibly self-aware? I can fucking read. I promise. Not the sandal. Anything but the sandal. Would you consider yourself to be incredibly self-aware? No, I don't think so. If I told you that mirrors were a gateway to another realm, would you believe me? So, fun fact about me. I don't like mirrors, period. End of story. I am terrified of mirrors that are in a dark room. I don't even have to look at the mirror. If there is a mirror and I know about it and the room is dark, I have a panic attack. Ty has accidentally shut the light off in the bathroom when I was in there, and I had a panic attack. Trust me, you don't wish it was that easy to be scared. It's not fun. There's a reason I'm agoraphobic. You know what? Sure. Why not? Can you feel something watching you right now? I'm live on Twitch and YouTube. There's not something watching me. There's someone watching me. I'm gonna say yes, because I'm live on Twitch and YouTube. Can you hear the whispers yet? I have noise-canceling headphones on. So unless they're in the game, no, there's no whispers. Do you feel cold? I am roasting. So you're a thrill seeker. See, I'm not, because I get enough every single fucking day. Do you feel uneasy? From the game? No. In general? Yeah. Do you feel like something is coming? Well, Chai's not here, so I'm kidding. No. Oh, you gotta share now. What's the 2-sentence horror story? If something were coming, do you have a good idea of what it might be? I'm gonna go ahead and guess that it's from a certain orange political figure, so I'm gonna say yeah. Do you enjoy the taste of blood? Okay. Maybe this was a mistake. Oh, I didn't realize that the game was slightly cut off. Hold on. Hold on, let me fix this. Okay. Don't think less of me. Only my own. Would you rather bleed out than to be set on fire? I absolutely would rather bleed out than to be set on fire. Oh, that is scary. That gave me chills, Jedi. That's a good 2-sentence horror story. I've only ever seen bad ones. Would you ever help your best friend cover up a murder they committed? Do you want to hide a body? You think about death often. They're really calling me out with this game. Yeah. Do you think you'd survive if you had to fight off a pack of wolves barehanded? I wouldn't survive if I had to fight off a pack of wolves with a weapon in hand. No. Would you stay overnight in a haunted house by yourself if someone dared you to do it? No. No. No, no. No. If someone was staying with me, sure. Alone? Fuck no. If someone were trying to kill you, do you think you could take their life if you had to? Don't even have to dare you? I don't know. I think the date me typo is great. Do you think you could take their life if you had to? Honestly, I don't know the answer to this one. I'm gonna say no. If your mother turned into a zombie, do you think you'd have what it takes to put her down? Sorry, Mom. I don't have a lot of will to live. I'm so glad we're on the same page, Jedi. Oh, we need therapy. If there's a hell, do you think you're going there? Probably. Hail Satan. Have you ever attempted to contact spirits? I mean, I used a Ouija board once, but I didn't really believe in it. I'm gonna say no, because I didn't really believe in it. I am also in therapy. It's not doing much. Have you ever had a sudden urge to jump in front of a car? Yes. I hear it's a great place to work, Jedi. Have you ever had the sudden urge to push someone in front of a car? Yeah. Yes. If you were a witness to a murder and the killer threatened you if you told anyone, would you go to the police? What do I have to lose? Have you ever seen a ghost or anything supernatural that you couldn't explain? So it's likely... It's very likely from an overactive imagination. I've answered this one before in the test. It's very likely an overactive imagination from when I was a child. But I swear up and down that I came home from elementary school one day and I saw what seemed to be a person hanging in our hallway. And so I asked my mom, Mommy, why is that man hanging in our hallway? As if it were just, you know, a normal thing. And it scared my mom. And I found out, like, maybe 10 years later that there was once a man that committed suicide in our house. So, maybe? I could be remembering things wrong. It could have been an overactive imagination as a child. There's a lot of potential explanations. I also think that a ghost punched my brother when he was trying to sleep because he yelled at me for punching him when I never left my bed. So, we shared a room growing up. There might have been ghosts in our house. If you could come back as a ghost, would you choose to haunt someone and make their life hell? Yes. If you could make a deal with the devil in exchange for your soul, would you take the opportunity to make a deal? What kind of deal? What kind of deal? I don't know as though I really believe in a soul. Take me away, Satan! If someone were hiding in your room right now, and I told you exactly where they were, would you go check? Yeah. Yeah, Satan. Satan would be losing out on that deal. Honestly, the worst... like, the deal that I can think of that I would do would literally to be not to live in chronic pain. How sad is that? You feckin' rat. It was the knife man. No, the knife man. Captions. Knife man. Nice man is the exact opposite of what we're going for. Yeah, I'd probably check. Are you concerned that someone might be hiding in your room currently? Joke's on you. I know better. I locked my door. Do you ever worry that someone might be living in your house without your knowledge? I don't leave the house. So I would know if they came in. No. Are you afraid of leaving your feet to hang off the edge of the bed as you sleep at night? No. Have your feet ever been pulled while you've been sleeping? No. Have you ever felt like you were falling only to suddenly awake from sleep? Yes, that happens to me frequently. Do you realize that you might be incredibly fucked up? It's not might be, I am incredibly fucked up. If you were crazy, you wouldn't know you were crazy. Do you understand? Right, Jedi? I get the sentiment. I used to, like, post the cringy things on Facebook, like, crazy people don't understand that they're crazy. Like, yeah. If you could read people's minds and know exactly what everyone was thinking at all times, would you allow yourself that power? Okay, my mental health is already bad thinking about what they could be thinking about. I don't think I would want to actually know what they're thinking. But at the same time, that could make things a little easier. The stupid don't know the pain they put others through. That's true. That's true. I'm gonna go with yeah, sure. If you could rob a bank and get away with it, would you do it? I've answered this before. If I knew with 100% certainty that I would never get caught, yes, absolutely I would. If you could turn invisible, would you spy on people? That would not be my reason for wanting to be invisible, no. Are you afraid of death? No, I am not. Death, come here. Does the thought that there might be nothing after our life bother you? Why would it? Does the thought that there might be an afterlife bother you? Yeah. Are you afraid of being abandoned? What are your caveats about the invisible one? I gotta know. Oh jeez, I had my hair up after my shower and now it's like curly, but not the good kind of curly. I just took it down because I was gonna put it back up, but it's all tangly. Yeah, I'm afraid of being abandoned. Are you afraid of dying alone? No. Are you afraid of being lied to by the ones you love? Yes, I don't like liars. Do you think the ones around you would betray you? I don't think so. Do you have a hard time trusting people? I'm too trusting of people, so I'm gonna go no. Do you feel alone in a crowd? You asked this question earlier. I mean, I'm usually panicking too much in a crowd to feel all that alone anymore, so I'm gonna go with no now. Okay, so the invisible one caveats. Let me read this. So it all depends on how the power works. If light just goes through me, I can still see. If the light bends around me, I won't see it all. If I can still see what happens when I close my eyes. I'm going on the assumption that it's like if it were invisibility in, say, a superhero movie where you can still see everything that's happening around you and you still stay invisible when you want to be invisible. Like, that's how I was taking it. Do you feel like you understand others fairly well, but others have a difficult time understanding you? I don't really understand others, but yes, they also don't tend to understand me. So I'm gonna go with no, just because I don't understand others. Do you feel slightly more comfortable at this point? No, I'm getting more uncomfortable as time goes on, but that's because my spine feckin' hurts. Do you feel safe? Yeah, why not? Do you feel like you could easily be fooled by loved ones? I'm too trusting, especially with the people I love. If you say very interesting after this question, I'm gonna lose it. Yes. Do you enjoy dominating other people? No. This makes me feel like I have to take the BDSM test on stream. Jedi? God damn it, Jedi. If you could live like royalty, would you? I don't think I'd want to live like royalty. No. My caption stopped working after mentioning the BDSM test. Oh, now that worked. But now they're not. Too noticeable. If you could travel anywhere in the world once, instantly, and for free, but you may never return to that particular place again once you left, would you do it? Do I also have a free way to get back from that place? Because if so, I want to go to the place that is inhabited completely and solely by penguins. You make a very valid point, Jedi. I'm saying yes just because of your answer there, Jedi. Do you believe in time travel? No. Do you think that aliens could potentially be humans from the future just traveling back in time for various reasons? I just said I don't believe in time travel. Would you choose to sleep inside of a coffin? I am claustrophobic. If you had to chop off one of your hands or feet to escape from a killer, would you do it? I would chop off my foot in a heartbeat. I wouldn't even have to be in a situation where I'm escaping a killer. Okay, okay, you're being sassy tonight. You're being sassy. Does the sight of blood make you feel squeamish? Other people's blood, yes. My own, no. I'm gonna go with yes. If you knew a doll was haunted, would you buy it? I'm afraid of dolls. Haunted or not. Would you consider yourself to be superstitious? I don't know about superstitious, but I'm a little stitious. I'm gonna go with yes. That was a bad joke. Say it's a bad joke, and then I'm looking at chat, and then I look back at my screen. Oh. Interesting. I'm only a little stitious. I'm not even sorry. That reference was worth it. It's a reference to something. I didn't even know that. I'm just. Does the thought of being put in a straitjacket make you feel uncomfortable? Yes. I'm afraid of not being able to move my limbs. Would you ever walked through a graveyard? There's a typo. Typo! Would you ever walk through a graveyard just for fun? I used to, like, sit in the graveyard for fun. And I have walked through the graveyard just to read people's names. Would you try human flesh to see what it tastes like? I'm too fussy of an eater for that. Do you believe in voodoo? Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Okay, I haven't seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I've seen clips of Brooklyn Nine-Nine on TikTok, so maybe that's where I got it from. You remind me of the babe. What babe? The babe with the power. What power? The power of voodoo. No. If I told you that there's a voodoo doll that looks just like you hanging in a tree somewhere near your house, would that make you feel uncomfortable? Who do you do? Do what? Do you get uncomfortable on Friday the 13th? No. Do you ever worry that you're being followed? When I leave the house, yes, I do have that worry. Friday the 13th is your lucky day too? Are you afraid of sharks? No, they're just sea puppies. Humans are more dangerous than any other animal. Do you agree? Yeah. Would you consider yourself to be a dangerous person? No. I just got really dizzy. Would you rather choose the death penalty over living the rest of your life in a cell? Yes. If I told you that there were 7 secret messages hidden throughout the last 100 or so questions, would you believe me? Yeah. I don't pay attention for this. There are no sharks in the bathtub. That is a very valid point. Look up the secret messages. Yeah, I could do that. Do you believe that you might be in danger from a supernatural force? No. Would you consider yourself to be mentally stable? No. Would you trust your best friend to be alone with your lover? Yeah, why not? Would you trust yourself to be alone with your best friend's lover? I have before. If you could leave this life behind and live one of your wildest dreams, never to return to this current time again, would you do it? I wouldn't want to leave Chai. Do you have a specific goal in life that you're determined to achieve? I mean, not anymore. Would you say that you sometimes lack motivation? Yes. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that one, Jedi. Yes, I often lack motivation. If someone attacked you, would you attack them back? Probably not. Are you sure that the life you're living is real and not some figment of your imagination or some crazy in-depth dream? Am I real? No, I'm not sure. If you woke up right now and realized that everything you knew of this life was a dream and your actual life and everyone in it was entirely different, would you be disappointed with that outcome? I would only miss Chai, probably. So I'm gonna go with no. Just because if my life is entirely different, that means I'm not in chronic pain. You love putting names in the chat that I would never be able to correctly read on stream, don't you, Jedi? If you could win the lottery, but would only have 7 years to live, would you take the money? Sure. I'm telling Mom! Okay, but let's be real, Jedi. Let's be real. How much do I know about you and Heidi? I miss y'all when you're not in chat. If that counts for anything. I really do appreciate y'all being here. Like, I know you're joking. I know you're joking. But my life when I'm not streaming the people that I surround myself with, of all of them, Chai would be the one that I'm missing. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'd take the money. Give me the money. Now for the final and most important question. I want you to really think about this one and answer honestly. If you ask me if I've ever punched a nun... What? I feel like I'm missing a reference there. If you ask me if I've ever punched a nun, I'm gonna lose it. Take your time. Don't answer too quickly. Really think about it. All right. It's been too long since I played Cyberpunk. I have the memory of a goldfish. Are you happy? I thought they were gonna hit me with a joke. I love how they don't even let you answer. This isn't fair because I've been dealing with my depression again recently. I try not to let on stream, but it's been hard. Can I answer? Hamburger or grass? I'm gonna say no. But that's because I'm in a depressive episode. Not as bad as usual, but still pretty bad. This is all very interesting. I'm going to turn your results into the fear machine and let it decide whether or not it wants to reveal your potential fate. I will be taking my leave now, but it was nice getting to know you intimately. I will see you soon. Hopefully not too soon. Who are you, Alice? I think we have enough information about you. Whether you skipped questions, answered honestly or dishonestly, took loads of time to respond, or answered quickly without reading or understanding properly, I've been able to tell. I'm calculating your results. I'm analyzing you very carefully. I'm judging you. Don't judge me. Based on what you've told me, let me tell you what I see. Oh dear. I see something. Something is very wrong. The answer is me. I am. Your time is much shorter than most. Your days are marked. Your timeline is set. There's little you can do, but there's still something. A shadow looms over your soul, waiting. Patiently waiting. It's him. He's coming for you. He's coming to take you away. You can feel him when you sleep, can't you? Joke's on you, I haven't been sleeping properly. You can feel his eyes on you as you lay in bed at night. You can feel his breath on your neck as you walk away. You can hear his whispers calling out. But you never know what's real and what isn't. Don't be mean, game. I see him hovering above your face as you sleep. I am gonna mispronounce that word. A malignant grin from ear to ear. He watches you so close. He waits for you to come home every time you leave. He's in your home, attached to you, on your back. He won't leave you alone. He wants you. Oh, it's nice to feel wanted. When you're asleep, he will enter your mind. You will see him. He will be there, waiting. Waiting to take you away, to lure you away into a false sense of security. You cannot trust him. You cannot take his hand. You cannot listen to his words. For if you do, you will not wake up. Give me your hand! He will drag your soul off to another realm. He will carry you through the darkness into the void. Your spirit will in purgatory, forever lost, forever wandering, alone. It's not too late, however. Though when you sleep, you will see him. You must turn away. You must try your best to awaken. Or if you wait too long, you will be his, and you will never come back to your body. But he will. Oh, you stop that. You must find the object of his power, something in your home that you feel uneasy about. The mirror! It may not belong to you. It was brought into your life against your will. The giant fucking mirror in our bathroom. Find it and get rid of it. I can't get rid of it. It's not my house. It's your only hope of getting rid of the demon that haunts you. Trust in your gut. You will feel when the object is close. You will know exactly what it is when you gaze upon it. It's the fucking bathroom mirror. Rid yourself of it. Rid yourself of him. It's your only hope, and time is not your friend. Well, we're trying to get an apartment. Your secret word is cursed. Remember this word. This will come in handy. Great. Let me just write that down. Jot that down, jot that down. Oh, I've seen It Follows. I watched it with Chai. Fucking creepy. Creepy ass movie. Take the secret word that was assigned to you at the end of your session and make sure to let us know. We will be selecting some of you based on your answers to be included in a future project we're currently working on. Don't be afraid. This is an opportunity for you to be part of history. This is a chance for you to be part of something greater. Be sure to note your secret word in your contact. We'll also be putting the first 500 players who contact us into the credits of our next installment of this series. We appreciate you taking the time to let us know how you got on. Thank you very much for your support. We hope to see you in future installments. Thank you for taking the time to answer these questions. I know they've been of some help to you, and if they aren't yet, it will all make sense very soon. Forgot to take notes. Trust me on that. Okay. So, I think I'm gonna play the next game in the series. My hand's itchy. Yeah. Oh, I can make it go faster. Cool. I think I'm gonna play the next game in the series. We're about to be in an ad in 2 minutes and 25 seconds. So I'm gonna get it booted up and take a quick BRB. Oh, the Horrorscope Final Awakening. Ugh. The Steam image is creepy. So let me get it booted up. It's gonna be loud. Oh, not that you can hear it. Never mind. Hold on. It's only loud for me. I don't know why they have always dash as an option. We didn't go anywhere. We didn't do anything. Okay. I think I'm happy with the volume of things. Okay. So I'm not going to start it yet. So we're going to be in an ad break in a minute. So I'm going to do my BRB, stretch, use the restroom, all that jazz. And then we'll be back. That's the wrong scene. There we go. I'll be back. All right. I imagine that this game is also probably about an hour. Before experiencing the Horoscope Final Awakening, it is highly recommended that you're wearing headphones, or at the very least have your volume up. That's not what I was expecting to read. Just as important as having the volume turned up on your system comes this next tip. Turn all lights off in your room. They already are. I don't stream with the lights on. Trust me, you will get a much better benefit from playing the Horoscope Fatal Awakening by having the volume on and the lights off. Playing this game in complete darkness is the only way to truly immerse yourself in the Horoscope Final Awakening to its maximum potential. Are you ready to continue? I'm not turning my lights off. I'm in complete darkness with the volume up. I guess it's not complete darkness. My screen's kind of bright. Wonderful news. We can continue. Many of the scenarios and questions presented to you in this game are based on true stories and/or real-life events and experiences. The developers of this game are not responsible for any supernatural, ghostly, or demonic hauntings or damages that occur during or after playing this game. By continuing, you are accepting full liability for anything that takes place. Okay? Ah, it's Alice again. And we're back in the small room. Well, well, well. What do we have here? I'm surprised to see that you're still alive. You really shouldn't be here. I literally was gone for like 4 minutes. I have a feeling that you came here today because you're interested in peering into your future. More specifically, the end of your future. The fact that you're here right now tells me that you've already managed to dodge a bullet. As I said, you really shouldn't be here. I haven't gone to sleep yet. If you think you could somehow manage to escape death twice, however, well, let's just say the odds are not very much in your favor. I feel like I need to move my avatar here. Hold on. If Alice is gonna be over there. Nevertheless, you're here now, and I've not much else better to do, so I suppose we can get started with this whole process. You do know, this kind of deal comes with a price, right? I don't normally just hand out fate readings freely. If you've come to me in the past and I didn't charge you, I must have been feeling a very good morning. I must have been having a very good morning. I can read, and feeling quite generous. I will make you a deal. I will tell you how you're going to die. But it's going to cost you 10% of your remaining time on this earth. If you've got 10 years to live, I get 1 of those years. If you've got 60 years to live, I get 6 of those years. You understand, right? Math. Now I'm going to tell you how much time you've got left, but I will tell you how your time will come to an end. I'm not going to tell you how much time you... I can read. And if you pay close enough attention, you might even be able to avoid tragedy altogether and buy yourself a little extra time amongst the living. That sounds like a pretty fair deal, don't you think? So what do you say? Do we have a deal? I'm still playing the game, aren't I? We have a deal. Wonderful. I'll be happy to show you what most don't get to see. Now, in order for me to see what I need to see, I need you to do something that most people are unable to do. Something so simple, yet for some reason so incredibly difficult. I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and I need you to answer them for me. Now, that's not the hard part, you see. The most difficult part in this entire process is that I need you to answer them honestly. Some of these questions may be easy for you to answer with the utmost truth and best of intentions. But some other questions, now, let me tell you, some questions may be incredibly difficult to answer. Because answering some of these questions may make you feel like a truly awful, despicable, disgusting, immoral human being. But let me tell you a little secret. There's no such thing as a good human. Everyone has their quirks. Everyone has their problems. Everyone has their vices. And everyone has their demons. Now that's out of the way, we're going to begin. If you answer these questions twice, your advice may change. It's not just about answering the questions. It's about many different variables. And I cannot stress this enough. No matter how uncomfortable you are, no matter how bad it may make you feel, you must be 100% entirely honest with your answers. If you lie, you cannot be saved. The suffering you will endure will know no bounds, and you will regret not taking a little extra time to think before answering. Take your time. Do not rush. Truly think about the answers you're giving. This has been your final warning. Whatever happens to you from this point on is out of my control. And here we go. What is the unladen airspeed velocity of a swallow? I love Monty Python. When you were younger, did you believe in the Tooth Fairy? Yeah, I did. Do you still believe in the Tooth Fairy? No, I do not. This music is very different. Do you ever feel dead inside? Yes. African or European? You very well might be. Dead inside? Yeah, I am. Have you ever had thoughts or fantasies of suicide? Listen here, you little shit. Yes. Have you ever fantasized about murdering another person? Listen here, you little shit. Have you ever fantasized about murdering a family member? They really went right for my throat right from the start. Would you consider yourself to be an evil person? Okay, I don't consider myself evil, but I don't consider myself good either, so... Well, that's interesting. Would you consider yourself to be a resentful person? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be an angry person? I have a lot of anger issues. Have you ever killed an animal? That answer's still no. The 4 minutes that I've been away, I did not murder any animals. Have you ever killed a person? No. If you had a life-threatening disease, would you intentionally spread it to someone you hated? I wouldn't intentionally spread it to anyone. I don't care if I hate them or not. If you could murder one person and get away with it, would you do it? I cannot legally say who, but if you know, you know. If you had 3 wishes, would you give one of them away just to be kind? Like, let someone else have a wish? I don't see why not. What am I gonna wish for? Would you consider yourself to be a control freak? Kinda. No one is ever truly in control. Okay. Have you ever seen a ghost? We had that discussion. I'm not having it again. Are you sure? I said yes. If you woke up to a spider crawling across your eyes, would you scream? Absolutely, I would. I'm so scared of spiders. If you had one day to live, would you do something incredibly selfish or potentially harmful to others? That depends on your definition of selfish. I'm afraid of spiders. Jedi. Don't name them. They're horrifying. If you had one day to live, would you do so? What is your definition of selfish here? Because you didn't tell me to come up with my own scenarios this time. Are we considering locking myself away in my room to be incredibly selfish? Because that's what I would do. I think you're underestimating my fear of spiders. Are you afraid of another person in your life? Yes. Have you ever been physically assaulted? My spear of spiders. I have a spear. It's made of spiders. It's for killing spiders. Have you ever been physically assaulted? If we're talking like if somebody's ever actually, yes, I'm gonna say yes. Do you sometimes feel alone even when you're in a room full of people? Yes. That scared me. I just got jump scared by the words "talk to me." If I told you that your life matters very little in the grand scheme of things, would you be upset by that? No, because I already know my life doesn't matter. Depression. Maybe I'm just, you know, millions of spiders in a trench coat. And I'm afraid of other spiders because then they're gonna get the truth out there. What do you mean it's real? If I told you that you're unique, you're special, and there's a very good reason that you're still alive, would you believe me? Fuck no. If I told you that you won't be alive much longer, would that frighten you? No. It should. Why? Why should it? If I told you that you weren't playing a game right now, would you know that I was telling you the truth? Marvel Earth. Okay. Okay. I see. Do you realize that your fate revolves around how you decide to answer these questions? I don't believe you. Do you get the sense that I might be a living entity, not just on your screen, but in the room with you, right in this moment? I'm alone. If you were already dead, would you want me to tell you? That I would want to know. When you started playing this game, did you realize that you opened a portal from the spirit world to your world? This isn't a Ouija board. A Luigi board? Do you know how to shut a spirit portal once it opens? Well, everything I know about Ouija boards says to say goodbye. But I don't know about computer games. I'm guessing hitting the stop button isn't gonna work. In order to shut a spirit portal, it requires a living sacrifice. Do you have any pets? Excuse you? I don't currently have any pets. There is a pet in the house, but I don't have pets, so joke's on you. Interesting. Have you noticed any strange movement occurring out of the corner of your eye? I have floaters on my eyeball. So yes, but it's not because of you. Control-Alt-Delete, open Task Manager, and force close. Yeah, that's how you close the spirit portal. Shut down the computer. I'm gonna say no, because I don't think they're talking about the floaters. Have your feet ever been pulled while you were sleeping? I answered that in the last one. Are you afraid of dolls? I answered this in the last one. Do clowns make you uncomfortable? Yes, they do. Have you ever felt like someone was holding you down while you were alone in bed? Oh, I don't think so. Sorry, I hiccuped right in the middle of that. Do you ever feel like you're being watched? It's my anxiety. You suffer from extreme bouts of depression. Sure fucking do. Do you ever feel like there might be an unseen force draining you of energy? It's called POTS and EDS. They say that when you break a mirror, you receive 7 years of bad luck. Do you believe that? No. Have you ever broken a mirror? Also no. Do you realize that mirrors are typically used as gateways to the spirit realm, and breaking one accidentally can open that gateway up, thus contributing to your bad luck? No. Have you ever heard voices around when you were alone? Yes. Do you ever hear strange knocking noises when you're alone? Yes, I've also heard strange footsteps. Okay, fuck you, game. Do you believe in a higher power? We answered this in the last one. Do you believe that you have a soul? Not honestly, not really. Does the thought of being chased make you uncomfortable? Yes, only because I can't run. When a phone rings, do you answer it immediately? No. Do you feel like your dead relatives are watching over you? No. Hi, Heidi. I am the hype. If your mother or father randomly attempted to kill you, would you be able to handle taking their life in self-defense? Let's see, I would have my grandma, my grandpa on both sides. Actually, I don't know if my mother's father is still alive. I would have my eldest brother and an aunt. Yeah, they'd be disappointed. Yeah. Do you love yourself? Do you hate yourself? I think that's evident. Do you ever randomly get a chill up your spine? Yeah. Do you ever feel the presence of someone else with you when you know for certain that you're alone? Nope. That noise was unnecessary. That made me tingly. I don't like it. You're never alone. Do bugs randomly start showing up in your house, in your home, and disappear just as quickly as they came? Did you know that? Have your pets ever acted strangely, as if there's an invisible person somewhere near them? I used to have cats. I think they do that just for fun. Do objects randomly move around your house when you're not around? No. Do doors around you open or shut seemingly on their own? Also no. Do your lights ever turn on or off on their own? I don't think so. The Greeble. Do you ever wake up to your name being called? No. Average job interview for a fucking McDonald's job. Do you feel alone right now? Like, in general, or like in the room? My voice just cracked. I should drink my water. Remember to hydrate, y'all. If we're talking in general, I'm gonna say no, because I have Heidi and Jedi in the chat. Do marks or bruises randomly appear on your body? I have POTS and EDS and probably ADHD. Yes. Are you afraid of anyone in your family? Yep. Do you trust everyone you meet? Not everyone. Do you truly 100% trust anyone in your life? Yeah. Do you believe that one day you'll be taken from this life unexpectedly? It's called death. It's called death, and it comes for everyone. Do you believe in an afterlife? No. Have you ever walked through a cemetery? Yes. For funsies, have you ever been to a funeral? Yeah. Have you ever watched someone die? This is real footage of my job interview for Arby's in the Hood. Stop. Have you ever watched someone die? So I was not in the room when my brother passed, but I watched his life draining away, so does that count? I'm saying yes. Have you ever taken something personal from someone that you knew you shouldn't have? I don't think so. Do you feel like someone close to you comes to you in your dreams? No. Do you dream often? Also no. Do you always lock your doors? Yes, I do. Are you positive that your doors are locked right now? Yes, they are. Have you ever noticed someone watching you through your window? Ow. I just went to scratch my nose and I like pulled my septum ring. Ow. That hurt. No. Do you feel someone behind you right now? No. Do you hear any strange noises in your room? I can't hear anything from my room. The music's so goddamn loud. Final destination. Would you like to know exactly when you're going to die? I don't really care. Would you like to know exactly how you're going to die? Also no. I keep forgetting to look for the hidden messages. Have you noticed any hidden messages within these questions? No. Have you ever experienced demonic activity in your home? No. If I told you that your guardian angel, I thought that was misspelled. I was gonna say angle, is being held captive and tortured, and that you're all alone right now, would you believe me? I don't believe in guardian angels, so no. Do you feel like you're being haunted? No. Do you believe in aliens? I answered this in the last one. Yes. Do you believe that a zombie apocalypse is possible? Possible? Yes. I don't think it would be depicted in the way that it's often depicted. Stop hiding now. I can be your angle or your devil. Yeah, I believe it's possible. I don't think it would happen in the way that it's depicted. Do you believe in vampires? No. I wish they were real though. Did you know that statistically you will come in contact with 3 or more serial killers at some point in your life? No. Rawr. Did you know that out of every 100 people you meet, statistically, one of them is a psychopath? You told me sociopath. You told me sociopath in the last one. You said sociopath. Have you ever wished you were dead? We're not gonna talk about it. This isn't my therapy session. Are you afraid of death? No. Are you afraid of everyone you know and love dying around you? Yeah. I- I'll make note of that. You don't know me. 'Cause I don't know you. 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 'Cause I don't know Are you afraid of permanently losing your memory? Yeah, I would be lying if I said no because I've already been having concerns over my goldfish memory as it is. Are you afraid of your loved ones permanently losing their memories? Yeah, that'd be sad. If I told you that at the end of the session there's a chance that you'll be sacrificed to the demons you've unleashed, would that thought make you uncomfortable? No. I am le killer. Did you know that you've unleashed demons by agreeing to play this game? I don't believe in demons. Did you know that this isn't a game? It's a game. I bought it on Steam. Wow, Heidi. Does it make you uncomfortable knowing that 6 out of 12 playtesters who tested this game in early stages experienced prolonged demonic activity in their homes, and 3 of them are now deceased? I would have to believe that to be uncomfortable. R.I.P. Hillary Phillips, Jason Graham, and Peter Grisham. Your contribution will forever be valued. You will forever be missed. Thank you for everything. Have you ever used a Ouija board? A Luigi board? If this isn't a game, can I have my money back? I know it's outside of the refund window, but can I have my money back? It's not a game. Have you ever used a Luigi board? Yes. Have you ever made contact with the other side? No. Have you ever had a pet who's passed away far before its time? Yes. I was gonna say no, but I forgot. My first ever cat, we had her for like 2 days. She passed away because the vet butchered the surgery to spay her. I was referencing the video of people misspelling Ouija board. Have you ever had thoughts that were not your own, as if you're hearing someone else's voice in your head? I don't think so. I'm here. Chiabe. Forgot or not? Does your back, neck, or shoulders often feel heavy or weighed down? Bruh, we've discussed this. I have EDS. I always feel that way. I used to describe my head as too heavy to keep my head up. Okay. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Do you have a habit of starting something but for some reason can't seem to find the motivation to finish it? I started to crochet a... what are they called? A shawl? It was gonna be a Halloween shawl that was gonna have bats and cats and pumpkins. And I got like 3 rows of bats done, and I haven't touched it since. Do you get sick easily? That's kind of the whole chronic part of chronic illness. It happens, Heidi. I knew what you meant. Do things typically end poorly for you, even when they've been going really well? I don't know. Let's take a look at the conditional job offer that I got that got rescinded after 1 additional step in the process. After I'd gone through months of stuff. I was gonna be making $23 an hour. Do you feel tired and just wish you could sleep all the time? Okay, again, I have chronic fatigue. Right, Jedi? Do you sometimes have difficulty sleeping? I don't know. Let's ask the 4 hours of sleep I have across the last 48 hours. Do you often lack motivation even though you really want to be productive? They're just really coming after all of my, like, convictions and suspected conditions. Like, I'm pretty sure I have ADHD. Yeah. Do you often have negative thoughts that you wish you could prevent from entering your mind? You sure do. Yeah. I have real bad insomnia, but it comes in cycles. I don't understand it. Do you get irritated easily? Sure fucking do. Are your friendships or relationships often strained? I don't remember the last time I talked to my college friends. Yours does too. It's so annoying, isn't it? Are you unlucky in your love life and typically drawn to partners who just aren't good for you? Okay, so before Chai, I had a grand total of 2 partners. And I'd say, yeah, both of them were not good for me. I think Chai is good for me. It's my first healthy relationship, so I'm gonna say no because I'm feeling pretty lucky in my love right now. I can talk, I promise. Do you often have ominous dreams? I don't often have dreams, but when I do dream, they do tend to be ominous, yes. So I'm gonna say yes to this with the caveat of often being iffy. Do you sometimes have dreams that you could have sworn were real, but you have no way of explaining how they'd be real? So, fun fact, part of the whole EDS thing is having extremely vivid dreams. So all of my dreams feel real. It doesn't matter how outlandish they feel real. Like, to the point of I've woken up with bruises in places that I've like bumped my legs or whatever in my dreams. And maybe, you know, I bumped my leg against the wall while sleeping or something, but that is something that happens. So, have you ever had an imaginary friend? No, but I did pretend that I had an imaginary friend when I was in elementary school because everyone else had imaginary friends and I didn't understand it and I was jealous. Yeah, let's do it, Heidi. When you're feeling happy, do you sometimes get a sudden burst of negative energy and the happiness is quickly sucked away? Every time! How'd you know? Are you afraid of someone coming into your room and sneaking up behind you while you're not paying attention? No. Oh, fuck you, game. Oh. Oh. Oh, fuck. Little did I know I should have been wearing my heart monitor for this. Oh, fuck. Oh, my heart. Oh, don't mind Helgra. She's only dangerous if you start seeing her around your house once your session has ended. I love how the music is just gone now. That's probably a pretty good place for us to stop the simple segment of our questionnaire and move on to the more gritty questions. The next set of questions will not be yes or no answers. The next portion of our session will be filled with various scenarios that will put you smack dab in the middle of vital choice making. I'm glad you find my suffering humorous, Jedi. This game has never like jump scared, like these games have never jump scared me before in that way, so I didn't think that that would happen. They had me let my guard down. We'll see how well you handle your options as you delve deep into each scenario. Remember, the key to all of this is to answer honestly. Not the trenches, Heidi. Let's get started. You and your friends are using a Ouija board. You ask, "Is there anyone here?" Suddenly, the planchette moves to the word yes. What do you do? Quickly say goodbye and stop using the board. Honestly, I think my friends would be moving it. Very interesting choice. You and your friends are sitting around a campfire. You hear a woman scream in the woods. It sounds very close. It's too dark to hike back to the car safely, and no one has cell phone service. What do you do? We wouldn't be out in the woods to begin with. Okay, we're not splitting up. Send a couple people to get service / help. Send a couple people to investigate the sound. I guess get help. I guess that would still be splitting up, but not like in 3 ways. Really, no. You and your dog are curled up watching a movie for the night in complete darkness. Out of nowhere, your dog starts barking at the window. None of the usual commands to get your dog's attention works or seem to calm it down. Suddenly, your dog starts snarling and snapping as if there's something acting aggressively or menacing towards it. Your dog's snarling ends with a quick and painful yelp as it runs back towards you in fear. What do you do? Well, I'm not opening the window. Honestly, probably out running and hiding because I'm a coward. Interesting choice. You gotta stop saying that. You're working late one night at the office, and it's very quiet in the building. You keep seeing something out of the corner of your eye, but you can't quite catch what it is. Suddenly, you smell the aroma of fresh coffee brewing, but you're certain nobody is around. That's your dog normally? That's what I was thinking until the painful yelp part. Why can't I just punch the demons? Run out of the office as fast as I can, ask out loud who's there, grab the nearest weapon-like object, and stay in the corner of the room. Continue working as if everything is perfectly normal. I wouldn't ask who's there, but I'd probably say is someone there. Oh. Huh. That should lead to an interesting outcome. It's the holiday season, and you're at your parents' house helping with dinner. You all hear a door slam shut upstairs, but everyone is downstairs. What do you do? Send someone else to investigate. We'll see how that plays out for you. You're camping with your partner in the woods. Again, we would not be in the woods. Laying in your tent together, you hear something approach your tent. You quickly look out to investigate, but nothing is there. You zip your tent back up, and suddenly, something immediately unzips your tent. What do you do? Probably die, I don't know. We would be running. Always armed with your patient's great weapon. Very interesting. Stop saying interesting. Let's split up, gang. You're riding your bike down the street and you pass a house. You notice a clown walking to their car in the driveway, struggling to carry a very heavy bag. When he catches you staring, he snaps, "If you keep staring, you'll end up like this." The clown lifts the heavy bag over his shoulder and tosses it into his trunk before shutting it closed. What do you do? I'm not riding up to the clown and attacking him. Can I, like, do the both of these at the same time? I'm fucking off. Could have asked him for a balloon. No, thank you. You're driving home alone at night with your high beams on, not another car in sight. As you turn around a bend, you see a middle-aged woman on the side of the road, naked and bleeding profusely from her head. What do you do? Talk to her through the window. I wonder what happens next. Stop. I refuse to watch it. I refuse. Absolutely refuse. You're home alone making dinner. The TV is on low in the background. You hear your name in a whisper, but you can't place its location. You look around and don't see anyone, but then you hear it again, closer. What do you do? So, the original It is the reason I'm afraid of clowns. I caught one scene of my mom watching it, and it scared me so bad. I'm still terrified of clowns. If I'm being completely honest, I'm ignoring it. I knew you were going to say that. No, you didn't. I literally saw one scene, and it scared me so bad. You're laying in bed at night and you finally drift off to sleep. You're having a lovely dream, and suddenly you're awakened by something grabbing a hold of your leg and shaking you to consciousness. What do you do? Probably the first thing. Let's be honest, I'm not getting off the bed. I'll make note of that. Fuck off. You're walking through the grocery store at night, but nobody is in the store. It's completely empty. No customers, no cashiers. Everyone has vanished. Suddenly, you see a tall, dark man staring at you. He begins to sprint towards you. What do you do? Shout at him, you tell him you've got a gun. Probably this one. Interesting. We'll see if that works. You're in the bathtub at home and suddenly the bathroom lights turn off. The bathroom door begins to unlock itself. The door slowly creaks open, but no one is standing there. What do you do? I actually don't lock the bathroom door. We don't have a window in our bathroom, so that's out. Get out of the bath and wait in the bathroom. I wonder what's waiting for you. Probably chai. Fuck off, game. Interesting decisions you've made. I think it's about time we move on. There's one last set of questions I'd like you to answer. You may not wish to choose an answer to many of these, but you must. No matter how uncomfortable the answers might be, just imagine a gun to your head when making a decision. You must answer. Now let us continue. Would you rather kill and eat your best friend, or let your best friend kill and eat you? Eat up. Would you rather fight a serial killer to the death or attempt to run away and escape? To the death! Would you rather kill both of your parents to save all of your friends, or kill all of your friends to save both of your parents? Bye, Mom and Dad. Would you rather be stuck on a rooftop and surrounded by a horde of zombies down below? Or be stuck in a cabin with a large pack of hungry wolves surrounding the outside? The wolves. I think the wolves. Would you rather be abducted by aliens or abducted by a serial killer? Get me off this planet. Would you rather be possessed by a demon and hack apart the person you love the most, or the person you love the most be possessed and let them kill you? Sorry, Chai, but you're gonna take the demon. Bye, me. Would you rather hijack a plane and crash it into the ocean, or be on a plane that gets hijacked and crashes into a mountain? Into the ocean. Would you rather be caught in the middle of a gang war or caught in the middle of two lions fighting? Lions. Would you rather be stranded in the middle of the ocean in open water while slightly bleeding, or be stranded in the middle of the desert while heavily bleeding? I guess the water. Would you rather be captured by modern day pirates or be captured by pirates from the 1700s? I don't know. Would you rather die of starvation or die of dehydration? Yeah, honey. Is that how you go for it? I'm gonna say starvation because here's the thing. I hit a certain point of hunger where I just don't feel it anymore, and if I am hungry and it hurts, like, I just go to bed. I'll just go to sleep and I wake up the next day and yeah, I have a headache, but it's fine. It's fine. I'd rather die of starvation. Would you rather have to fend off a home intruder in your house or be surrounded by fire in your own house? An intruder. Would you rather ingest an extremely toxic mushroom or get bitten by an equally dangerous venomous snake? Go with the mushroom. Would you rather visit a haunted insane asylum with no lights or visit a haunted circus with no lights? Let's take the asylum because I'm less likely to run into a clown. Would you rather be haunted by a very angry ghost or a neutral demon? A neutral demon. We can just be buddies. Like, hey, bro. Both, please. You're a thrill seeker, Jedi. Oh, I just whacked my desk. Ah, yes, the classic asylum circuses that are both haunted at the same time. Would you rather eat your favorite pet in order to survive a dangerous situation, or eat a complete stranger's body? I am not killing my pet. Would you rather be stabbed 3 times in each leg, or be stabbed once in the stomach? I'll take the leg stabbings. Would you rather have your head held under cold water for 3 minutes or have your head plunged into boiling water for 10 seconds? I will take the cold water. Thank you. Stop, Jedi. Would you rather die alone or would you rather die surrounded by all your friends and family? Okay, so here's the thing. They would probably rather be around for it, but I don't want them there. Would you rather have 3 dozen live spiders funneled down your throat, or let half a dozen live scorpions crawl on your body? I'll take the scorpions, please. Would you rather stay in an extremely haunted mansion for 72 hours or attempt to survive in your own house with a serial killer for 24 hours? With the sheer number of pew-pews in this house? I'll take the serial killer in the house, please. Would you rather sleep in a cellar that a known witch used to live in for 1 night, or sleep in an abandoned hospital that's notoriously haunted for 1 night? What's wrong with the witch's cellar, huh? Would you rather know that someone's been watching you in your room this entire time or be completely oblivious to them standing there? Honestly, oblivious. Why are all these such good times? Because you are a thrill seeker, Jedi. I find your answers to be very revealing. I have learned a lot, as I'm sure you will soon as well. Let me take a look at you as a whole and dive deep into what fate has in store for you. Ah yes, I believe we have come to a verdict. Based on what you've told me, I've come to a conclusion. This is how I can see your life ending. Oh no. Well, this is something else. You have a dark black cloud around your aura. There is something attached to your soul, though it is not of the living, nor has it ever been. It is, however, man-made. This dark energy was conjured up by someone. Someone who does not want you to be happy. Right, Jedi. Yeah, it's just a normal Wednesday for Heidi. You are cursed, hexed, damned. Well, cursed was our last secret word, so... The issue is, you may not even know the person who cursed you. You see, you're hexed by association. A spell has been cast on you, and you weren't even the one who did this person wrong. But you do know the person who is responsible for aggravating the wronged individual. Someone close to you, a loved one or a friend of yours, has hurt someone, and because of this, that person has either cast a spell themselves or hired someone to cast a spell on this person's loved ones. This is a pretty nasty spell as well. Certainly not low-level stuff. This is straight out of the demonic realm. Albeit... This is where I'm learning that I've only ever seen this word in text. For now, Jedi. For now. It's human cast. This curse has been placed upon you. This curse that has been placed... I can read. That has been placed upon you can cause auditory and visual hallucinations, which may make you feel as if you're being haunted. But the truth is, you're all alone. This curse has put a dark cloud around you, shrouding you from your guardian angels and protectors, relatives who have passed on, who are looking for you, or seeking to protect or guide you. This will cause you much trouble in life and disconnect you from those seeking to aid you. You are far more likely to fall into dangerous situations without ever realizing it. Trust the wrong people will make the wrong choices. When I say bless you because you coughed, don't fucking pull that why are you in my house or oh god, who are you? Oh no. Say thank you. Right? Right, Heidi? These decisions could inevitably lead to your demise. Now, it doesn't have to be this way. There is a way to unshroud yourself and break the curse, but it won't be easy. For starters, the easiest way is to find out which one of your loved ones did something they shouldn't have done and hurt someone. Then, they must apologize directly to the person in order to break the curse. An apology will lift the curse automatically. However, the person they wronged must accept the apology and feel it's truly sincere. If this is not an option to you, then we'll have to try and break the curse with the help of someone who knows what they're dealing with. You must seek the aid of a witch or medium who can help from the other side, and see if they can contact your guardians to come lift the shroud off of you through the spirit realm. Or perhaps cast a spell on you so that the shroud may be weakened and broken, freeing you of its bonds. Only then will you be safe. I hope this helps you. I wish you the best of luck. Your secret word is accursed. So we got cursed and then accursed. Cool. Remember this word. This will come in handy. Okay, I'll jot that down.
Take the secret word that was assigned to you at the end of your session and leave it in a comment for us. We will be selecting some of you based on your answers to be included in a future project we're currently working on. If you left your secret word for us on other titles, we've read your feedback and it's helped us construct this project, as well as other titles we're currently developing. Lift the shart. Don't be afraid. This is an opportunity for you to be part of history. This is your chance for you to be part of something greater. Be sure to note your secret word in your comments. I need to go through and put all my secret words in their comments. I need to move my little avatar again. Not that there's a good place for it. If you do not wish to be part of an upcoming project, simply leave your secret word out of your comments and we will not select your name. We appreciate any and all comments that you leave and we'll read them thoroughly. Thank you for taking the time to support us, and we genuinely hope you've enjoyed your time playing our titles or learned something of value and importance that can benefit you in life. God damn it, honey. We greatly appreciate your feedback and support. We've read every single review and comment left for us. We love the conspiracy theories behind the greater meaning of our games. And in the third and final installment of the test series, all will finally be revealed. We look forward to reading your thoughts and feelings as it helps shape what we do as we work on our future projects that bring the most emotion out of you. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for everything you do. Thank you for playing and thank you for contributing your secret word to our projects. Not the vodka! Don't take my vodka, Jedi! Love vodka. It's a lot of names. Like, a lot of names. Okay, so we already know that there's more Randumb Studio games to play. I have more of them. I wanted to get through 3 of them tonight, but I'm exhausted. Try pronouncing them. Listen here, you little shit. Listen here, you little shit. I am exhausted and I have a lot of picking up I have to do with my desk, meaning I have to completely clear it off. So I am going to call it here. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate anyone lurking. And I hope you have a wonderful night. Right? This was the image that's on the Steam header. Yeah, it's a sight for sure. I'm not sure. If you haven't already voted in the poll on whether I should stream tomorrow or not, please do so. It's posted on YouTube. I'm not sure if I will be live or not. Your input will help make that determination. If I am live, I don't know what I'm going to be playing, so we'll see. But thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you all. And I will